Yesterday, the Secretary General of NUP wrote to the National Consultative Forum so that they can be members of IPOD. For a long period of time, NUP had not wanted to engage in IPOD and citing very crucial issues of human rights, issues of abduction, until the Justice Ministers twisted NUP so that it can join forcefully. I was among the first people who did a video saying that NUP should not go on to refuse the money that is being given in IPOD, because getting that money had a condition that you must participate in the meetings. Okay? If you look at the effects, both good and bad, in fact, it is better for NUP to get that funding because it helps it a lot in terms of mobilization and other things. So for me, I'm happy that today the Secretary General of NUP wrote a letter saying that they are joining IPOD. But of course, citing that there is still a case in court, which I think is valid. You cannot force someone to engage. You cannot beat me, maim my supporters. Even up to now, some people are still in jail for ever since, I think, 2021. And then you force me to dialogue. That was so bad. In fact, in other countries, funding of political parties laid out. It's not attached on participation of dialogue. For example, in Kenya, funding is based on how many numbers of votes a political party garners from LOC 1, LOC 2, LOC 3, all elected for all elective position. So they give out money basing on the threshold of votes you get and the representation of parliament. Here, the money is being tagged on participation. This is the reason as to why we have a dictatorship. Okay, even what the parties are supposed to be getting as their rightful own is being attached on petty things of participation. In fact, the first thing, if I get a chance to enter parliament, if there is that law, I'll be the first person to move an amendment so that any party is funded for not getting a funding touched on some petty things of sitting with someone who beats you, who jails you. Okay, so in a letter which was written, it is as follows, and I quote: membership of the National Consultative Forum is consecutive organs. As you are aware, Parliament recently passed an amendment to the Political Parties and Organization Act 2025, making it mandatory for all political parties under the National Consultative Forum to either be part of the International Organization Dialogue for Political Parties with representation in Parliament, or the Forum for Non-Represented Political Parties and Organizations. The National Unity Platform has been and remains an active member of the National Consultative Forum, although the National Unity Platform is currently challenging the referenced amendment before the Constitutional Court. We are cognizant that it is the current and binding law. In light of this, the National Unity Platform would like to send a memorandum of understanding, given that we are members of the applicable constitutive organ of the National Consultative Forum by law, as we await decision of the Constitutional Court. Yours truly, Rubongoya. So that is a letter that was written by the Secretary General saying that they are joining IPOD. And for me, I was happy. You cannot run away from the funding that's helping a political party because of a dictator trying to twist someone. Sometimes I was talking to someone and I told them the reasons why very many opposition leaders have taken long to be in government, some of them, is that maybe God knows why. A person like Norbert Mao, when he entered government, is on the forefront of twisting democratic processes, forcing some people to participate where they're not supposed to, attaching political party funding to participation. Where have you seen that across the nation? Where political party funding is attached on some silly things. A justice minister coming out to say that elections are going to be so quiet, meaning that they are going to kill people and beat them. Yet he was in the opposition. There is a reason as to why God never brings such people to power. Of course, as Mampina remain yours truly, Mr. Makinde, Kabir Suleiman Mawagali, the next MP for Makinde constituency. I'll see you on another one. Peace.